One of the many debates in today's world is whether abortion should be legal or not. Abortion is the ending of a pregnancy due to removing an embryo or fetus before it can survive outside of the uterus. Modern methods use either medication or surgery. A medical abortion is performed through taking two different medications in pill form. These two drugs work together to end a pregnancy. Vacuum aspiration is done during the first trimester or early second trimester of pregnancy. It's also called suction aspiration. Some people choose vacuum aspiration as the main method of having an abortion. Others need to do this after a medical abortion fails to end the pregnancy. Vacuum aspiration uses gentle suction to pull the fetus and placenta out of the uterus. Around 56 million abortions are performed each year in the world, with about 45% of them done unsafely. Abortion is murder. The killing of an innocent human being is just wrong, even if the human being has not been born yet. Unborn babies are considered human beings of the U.S. government. According to abortion.procon.org, the Federal Unborn Victims of Violence Act, which was enacted to protect unborn children from assault and murder, states that under the federal law, anybody intentionally killing or attempting to kill an unborn child should be punished. At least 38 states have passed similar fetal homicide laws. People assume that there is no pain being caused during an abortion. Doctors have done tests to see if the fetus can feel pain during an abortion. Doctors watched on the sonogram as the baby's mouth opens to let out a scream. Having an abortion is just wrong in so many different ways. When having a child, the mother and father of the baby have many obstacles to face. Many adults struggle with starting a family because not everyone can conceive a child. Infertility means not being able to have a baby when you're trying to get pregnant. Women who can get pregnant but are unable to stay pregnant is also being infertile. About 61 million women in the United States, ages 15 through 44, have a difficulty getting pregnant or staying pregnant, according to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention on womenshealth.gov. Women also have problems with being infertile. About 1/3 of infertility cases are caused by women's problems. The other third is due to men, and the other third are cases caused by mixture of female and male. 61 countries allow abortions without restrictions. 26 countries ban abortions altogether without any exceptions. Abortion is legal in the United States in the first and second trimesters of a pregnancy. Most abortions are done during the first trimester of a pregnancy. The first trimester refers to the first 12 weeks of a pregnancy. For women who just found out that they are pregnant, they either feel really happy or very scared. All the extreme responsibilities come to mind, and a woman has to make a serious choice. Does she want to keep her baby? Does she want to put the baby up for adoption? Or does she want to abort the baby? Women assume that their lives will be over if they become pregnant. They do not understand how truly amazing it is to bring a life into the world after being kept in their stomach for 9 months. The first thing a woman thinks of after finding out if she is pregnant is if they have an abortion, that their life will return back to normal. If a woman is irresponsible enough to have sexual intercourse without protection or a plan, then they need to take responsibility for their actions. Having a baby is a beautiful creation that many people take advantage of and do not want. Abortion is considered the easy way out. They feel that they can take one trip to the abortion clinic and their lives will return back to normal. This often is not the case. However, as the abortion is something that lingers in their minds for a long while, and sometimes it is in the back of their head for the rest of their lives. According to health research funding on SaveTheStorks.com, women who have abortions are 3 times more likely to commit suicide than women who do not have abortions. They're 81% more likely to have mental health issues than the other women. Teens that have had abortions are 10 times more likely to commit suicide than women who have not had an abortion. To put that perspective, 18% of abortions in the U.S. are teenagers. That is almost a fifth of all abortions in the country. According to AmericanAdoptions.com, most women prefer to raise their children on their own, but sometimes circumstances complicate things. Women who want to parent must ask themselves, will my child have a father figure in his or her life? Will I be able to give my baby all the opportunities that he or she deserves? Will I be able to continue my education? Or am I mature enough and ready to be a mother? Placing a child up for adoption is one of the most responsible decisions a woman can make, because that is putting her child before herself. The woman admits that there isn't a more selfless act than a woman choosing adoption for her child. Abortion avoids responsibilities. When a woman cannot have a child, adoption is her first option. Abortion reduces the number of adoptable babies instead of having the option to abort. Women should give their unwanted babies to someone who cannot conceive. Around 2.6 million Americans are seeking to adopt children today. Many people think that a baby's life has not started until the day of birth, but the human life begins the moment of conception. FocusOnFamilies.com stated, philosopher David Booman, author of A Defense of Abortion, writes, a human fetus, after all, is simply a human being at a very early stage of his or her development. Conception is the moment when the egg and sperm meet. It can take up to 45 minutes or up to 12 hours for the sperm to reach the woman's tube. However, sperm can survive in your body up to 7 days, so conception can happen at any point when you are ovulating. Having an abortion is a selfish thing to do. When a woman finds out that she is pregnant, it should be the most exciting moment of their lives. If a mother is not ready to be a mom, adoption is always a solution. Aborting should never be the only option. Aborting is murder. This is the easy way out for irresponsible adults. An adult should not be able to make the choice of killing an innocent baby. Having a child is a beautiful reproduction. This is a picture of a fetus that had an abortion, and this is a healthy baby.